Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Bryan with DD214 Transport. Please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell for notifications. Come on in the house. Let's have a cup of coffee. Today's more of a fun day. I put out a request for questions. And so we're just going to get through some of these that people sent in and just see where we go. So the first question is pros and cons of a Ram 3500 versus a 5500. Well, the pros and cons is this. The pro would be your GVWR, I think. I'm going off the top of my head here, so just to clarify that. I think the GVWR on a 5500 is 19,000 pounds, whereas on a 3500 it's 14,000 pounds. So you're going to have more weight capacity. If you are a CDL driver, that means a lot. If you're a non-CDL driver, it's too much truck. If you're not ever planning to get a CDL, way too much truck, because it's heavier. It's you're going to lose the empty ride on it. It's going to be very much stiffer when you're empty. So if you're CDL, I would go with a 5500. I have no issue with that. Kind of thinking that's probably what I should have done, was went up a little heavier. If you're non-CDL, 3500 is all you can eat. So there's your pros and your cons. The second question is it worth having a dispatcher? And full disclosure, I own a dispatch company, Iggy 6. Now, I got a dispatcher in the beginning because I booked my first couple loads on my own and realized that is not what I wanted to be doing. If your wheels are not rolling, you are not making money. I'm just telling you now. So it depends. I'm going to say it like this. It depends on how you want to run. If you want to roll and you want to constantly be loaded, picking up freight, dropping freight off, and making money, then yeah, a dispatching service or dispatcher is worth every penny. Every penny. Now, one truck, one trailer, one driver, one dispatcher is what I had when I did the video of making $100,000 in 6 months. So do I think that is worth it? Yeah, absolutely I do. Now, here, if you're wanting to run once in a while in a certain small area, then I would say no. Don't use a dispatch service. You're wasting their time and yours. If I had it to do all over again, okay, if I was going to start from the beginning, the only thing I would have changed is I wouldn't have booked those first 2 loads for myself. I had a dispatcher from day one. Okay, so, you know, look at it. Look at what it brings to the table, and look at how you want to run. If, like I said, if you just want to piddle around, then no, a dispatcher's not worth it. If you're wanting to get out there and run, and you know, run the lower 48 and go, then yeah, it's very much worth it. Okay. Somebody asked me, when will you stop working? Well, I'll tell people I've been retired twice now. So they're asking me, when am I going to stop working? Well, I told my son, I said, I'll probably just drive up Graveside and step in. I said, I just can't sit around personally and do nothing. I tried it. I did. I promise you, I tried it. Didn't work for me. I can't just sit around and do nothing. I got to be doing something, and you can only mow so much grass, and you can only fix so much stuff in the house. So I don't know. I'm going to do it until I'm tired of doing it, and then I'll quit doing it. The reason I'm doing this and these little videos and things like that is for my brothers and sisters out there, my first responders, my military guys and gals. Look, you know, I do this because I want you to have good information coming from a good source, and that's it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I could be sitting in there watching ridiculousness, but because I do like that show. But anyway, I digress. So the next question is, how do you like your Ram? My 2020 3500. I love it. I absolutely love it. I have no issues with it. She just rolled 70,000, and I'm not doing anything to it. You know, I put a new set of tires on her, and I changed one fuse that was popped by the trailer, and other than that, I really haven't done anything. Like I said, I probably would have, if I'd have known what I know now, I probably would have went up to maybe a 4,500, maybe a 5,500. I don't know. But I love my truck. I love my Ram, and I've never been a Dodge guy. You know, I'm really no guy. I'm just, you know, the truck's done me right, and I'm loyal to what does me right. Okay, so the next one. This is an easy one for me. ELD. How do you keep your ELD from running out of data or kicking driver off vehicle gateway? I have no idea. I don't know what kind of ELD you have. I couldn't help you if I did know. My suggestion is you call the manufacturer or the company you got the ELD from and get advice from them. Best advice for someone looking to get in the business. Well, guys, my best advice for this particular point in time, this second, is don't. Don't get into business right now. Trucks are too expensive. Trailers are way too expensive. My PJ trailer is $10,000 more today than it was when I bought it back in January. So don't do it. What you want to do now is your due diligence. Right now, you want to figure this out, and you don't need to rush. Again, I tell people, look around your home. If you look around your home, everything in your home has been touched by a truck. In some form or fashion, it's been touched by a truck. It's not going away. Non-CDL is going to go away. But hot-shotting is not going to go away. So take your time, do your due diligence, and make it happen. You can make it happen, but don't jump into it without understanding what it's all about. This is not an easy way to make money. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of hard work. I said in another video that if you really want to know what it's like to drive 11 hours, what I want you to do is take a Max and Charlie. It's outside protecting the fort. Take a cup of water and set it in your floorboard, passenger floorboard. When you do that, drive 660 miles at 60 miles an hour. And you have to do this within a 14-hour period. Just take off and go drive. Car, truck, doesn't matter what you're in. Just see if you can do it. See if you like it. See if you can stand it. Spend the night, then drive 660 miles back. That is a great test to see whether or not you can actually stand driving for these periods of time. There's been so many people jump in and out of this business that I feel like it's a public service announcement to try to get you guys to slow down a little bit and think about what you're doing. Think about, hey, can I go out there with my current health situation, with my wife's current health situation, with my parents' current health situation? Because these all come into play. They all come into play. So take your time, do it the right way, and don't rush. And guys, just don't rush. Get your CDL. All right, guys. Now the last question is, who is Max and Charlie? Well, you see it on the end of every video. Thank you, Max and Charlie. Well, I have 2 miniature Datsuns. You hear them walking around here. So that's Max and Charlie. That's why I come home to see my girls. So hang on a second. Hey, come on, girls. Come on, come on, come on. They're in there laying in the sun. Let me get them. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. That's Charlie. She's a good girl. She loves to fetch. And this is Miss Max. She loves everybody. She's a lovey-dovey girl. Okay, guys, that's it. We appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and hit the little bell. Me, Max, and Charlie are going to go have some coffee and edit this silly video. Thanks. See you next time.